What is going on, guys? This is Jeet here, and it's been a while since I made a YouTube video, but guys, listen, the world is going through some crazy shit at the moment, and I want to be able to use this video to share my message to the world, because this may very well be the most important video I made to you. So right now, with what's going on around the world with the coronavirus, and now so to come the quote-unquote quackscenes, I don't want to say vaccines, the quackscenes are coming out, and we really got to be stepping up. Humanity needs to be stepping up to what they're truly here for, right? So in this video, I will be using a lot of metaphorical terms because, as you know, YouTube has started a massive censorship campaign on a lot of influencers, and some people around me I know as well has also gotten their videos taken down, and I cannot say a lot of things directly because it is just the way of what's going on, but indirectly I want you guys to take the hint of what I am trying to convey to you guys. Right now, we are in a very important time in our world's history. It is for us to really decide as human beings of whether do we want to be free or do we want to have security. The great Benjamin Franklin once said that if a person wants freedom and security at the same time, really deserves none. I want you guys to let that quote sink in, right? Because at our time right now, we are facing a challenge where we have to really decide as a race, do we want to be free or do we want to follow the crowd, follow authority, even though necessarily the authority figure may not be correct. You see what's going on in the world, right? Not only for COVID, you see right now currently seeing a lot of natural disasters happening around the world. It is a reflection of the inner world, of the collective consciousness of the human being, in which the sign of these things, for COVID, for natural disasters, of political upheaval, you see what's going on in Israel. It is a sign of us not treating each other well, right? Why are we having this virus? Why are we having these natural disasters? It is because we have not really treated ourselves. We have not treated the planet in general well. This is why the planet is here to take back what is theirs, right? Do you know that 56 billion animals are killed each year just to satisfy our human needs and desires, right? Did you know that the sea, right now in the sea, right across the oceans, we are overfishing our fishes. We are destroying the environment, as so to speak. And so this pandemic really is not exactly a pandemic. It is a pandemic over the human consciousness. Right now we are having a war on the human consciousness, right? This is not an ordinary pandemic, and the only way for us to get out of this is to wake up. To wake up. Life is actually not short, it is actually very long, but it's just that we waste our life doing nothing, right? With the lockdowns, right, it shows that our freedoms are being taken away, but have we really used our freedoms to the best of our abilities? Have we really gone out there to go after our dreams, to go after the things we want to do? And if the answer really is no, then this lockdown is really just a wake-up call to what is going on in your life. The COVID-19 pandemic has completely changed the landscape of the world. I've had a lot of friends, family members, they tell me, oh, okay, I want this to go normal, I want to go back to normal. But you gotta understand that there is no going back to normal. This is now the new normal. Whatever is being created, be it good or bad, after this point of time, will be what is new, because the old system was not working, right? It really goes to show that the whole system was corrupted from the top down. Right, this pandemic really showed and exposed how corrupted the system was from the top, from day-to-day people, like friends, family. You know, we're not treating each other well. We are not really going after things. We're not really happy, right? I forgot, there was a quote that says that the average person lives a life of quiet desperation. They are not really alive, and you know, with a threat like a virus, quote-unquote virus, coming in, goes to show that, you know, that we have not been using our life to the best of our ability. There will be no new normal. Whatever that is coming after this will not be new normal. And if people do not really start to wake up to who they really are, that they create their reality, right? Everybody here that is watching this video can create their dream life, their life they want, right? I did it, right? I did it. I managed to do it when I was 10 years ago, when I had a dream to go to Japan. I made that happen. When I had the dream to overcome my shyness, to be able to make videos to inspire thousands and hundreds of thousands of people worldwide through my YouTube channel, I managed to do that, right? And it is not because like I'm better than anyone, it's because I had that vision and I went after that vision. However, right now time is running out, right? We don't really know what is happening that is going to happen to the world. People are stuck in lockdown. People are scared of each other. We are scared of something, right? We are scared of something. The real pandemic is not really the virus, right? You could come up with the theories that, okay, the virus exists, or maybe the virus does not exist, but there are lots of conspiracy theories out there. But the point I'm trying to drill down is that the real pandemic is the fear that is created by the mainstream media. So are you really going to trust yourself? Are you going to trust science? Like, who are you really going to trust, right, moving forward? Are you going to trust me? Are you going to trust science with these vaccines, or are you going to trust yourself? And I think the most important thing to do right now is to go within, right? Go within yourself, right? I think the opportunity we had for the past year and a half of staying indoors was that we had more time to think. And that is something that I felt we really did not have this opportunity in the past. We were stuck outdoors. We were stuck doing things. We're doing, but we're not reflecting. We're going inside and thinking, what are we actually trying to work towards, right? So this COVID-19 pandemic has really showed us how to go within and to think. And through that, we create our vision. This is a message I want to leave you guys with, is that we create our reality. If you want this to stop, you can always think, I want this to stop, and this whole thing will stop immediately. And people need to be waking up, right, to the truth of what is going on, that you can't really trust the government, you can't really trust the health system, you can't really trust the system that brought you into this world. The only person you can trust is yourself. And this is why what Eckhart Tolle and a lot of spiritual gurus, Dolores Cannon, they were talking about the 5D of the new earth that's coming. And I feel the new earth is already here. In the next few weeks, then we are going to see the collapse of our current system and something new that's being brought in. This new thing could be good, or it could be something very, very, very bad, right? I want you guys to take a look at the book 1984, and 1984 written by George Orwell, and A Brave New World written by Aldous Huxley. I have the book right here. And in these books, they talk about a government, right, where the government in this world, new world, controls everything from speech to what you eat to what you think. And it's very, very scary, because what is happening right now in the world is actually being written in those books. So in Brave New World, right, I just like to use an example. In Brave New World, everybody on the population has to take something called soma, which is a drug that numbs the senses and takes the person into a fantasy land, right? Everyone in this land is happy 100%. There is no sadness in this land. But it numbs the senses, it kills the person's soul. Isn't this what's happening with our world right now, with entertainment, with those thing that you take in and inject? What I'm trying to alluding here is that our freedoms are being fought. We are being taken. Our freedoms are being stolen by something, an entity that has hijacked our government, our system, and is taking them from us, right? It could be an actual entity, it could be just a made-up entity, right? But this is a wake-up call for us to say, hey, we need to come back together, come back to the roots of what is being human. What does it mean to be human? We have to have empathy for each other. We have to care for each other. We have to also be happy in ourselves. We have to be proactive in our lives, right? But if we keep this up, look at what's going on in Israel, right? With the war, we're fighting. And right now we are in a place where war is not really an option, right? If war were to happen, it would be the end of human society. Because we are at such a point where we are so powerful, like we have so much weapons that one fight, like whoever, there's a quote that says, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, right? You know, in the past, I've been bullied a lot. I had people that fucked me up, but I can't really say, hey, I want revenge, right? And at many point of time, right, I had to overcome that within myself, where I had a tough childhood where I was treated a lot of times unfairly. But the only thing really we can do is to kind of come together as a species. Whatever happen, and let it go, forgive, and move on to the future, right? Let go of the past. And this is what is happening in the global pandemic right now. We are being called to let go of the old system, which created all these problems, right? It is my belief that human beings, we are grown, we grew up good. We grew up as good creatures. It is through parenting, it is through society that taught us to do fucked up stuff. And how did it happen? It came from the top down. Imagine this, right? If a government or if a leader is someone that is a good leader and he helps his followers and he's not corrupted, then naturally the people below him would be someone like that, right? But you see this in our society where our top, the whole system is corrupted from the top down. And I don't care which country you're in. I grew up in Thailand, I'm Malaysian, I lived in Japan. I see it in every single country I visited. It is a whole systemic thing. It is a human issue. And at this point, this is no joking around. We are running out of time. We gotta wake up. We gotta own our power, right? Power is not about controlling other people. That is a sign of insecurity. It is about being good, being well, being happy by yourself, being honest. We need authenticity, we need love, we need acceptance, and we need peace. I think if we as a human species are able to go within and go to that, instead of going and listening to the fear that is being created in the outside world, we will be creating a very, very, very good world coming soon. But this will be up to us, and this will be a choice that each individual has to make. And a lot of people are not going to make it. They are going to be falling towards the traps of a lot of quote unquote this dark energy force that's coming. They're going to be falling prey to it, and unfortunately a lot of people, they are not going to be making it to this 5D earth, to this new earth that Eckhart Tolle once talked about. But currently we are in the midst of a great awakening, an awakening of consciousness, of seeing the truth of what we are, that we are not just human beings, although I said that what it means to be human is human, but we are also spiritual beings having a human experience, and that we are not separate from one another, but we are all connected to each other somewhat. And this is the truth that we must be waking up to. And this is a truth that we cannot wake up through going out there, going to, doing stupid shit like drinking alcohol, like just partying with your friends, or just going to work and not thinking deeply about this stuff. This is something we gotta go within and to think deeply about why are we here? What is our purpose in our life, right? And this is something that a lot of people are starting to wake up to and realizing, right? That we have been, all of us, been lied to by this entity, by this dark force. And a lot of revelations will be coming out in the next few weeks, months, and years. So this is something for you guys to prepare to. Remember guys, we can stop this thing. This thing is happening is because we manifested it into our reality. It is a part of the human, kind of the disease of what it means to be human, to do things that goes against our nature, do things that are unnatural to us, do things that harm other people. But we can really reverse it. It takes honesty, it takes truth, it takes a loving of honesty, a loving of truth, loving of love, and to help and support one another instead of being divided. All I got to say is, guys, don't trust whatever is being told to you. I'm not going to tell you what exactly is being told to you because I hope I don't get this video deleted. But I'm putting my channel at risk. Currently we are at this is it, guys. Like, if we do not wake up, there is no going back. If we fall into war, or we listen to the top people that run this world, that are telling us a lot of lies, then we will not survive. Anyways guys, this is my message. I've worked recently. I've been not having a lot of time to make videos, so sorry about that. And I also had a lot of problems with, you know, censorship. Obviously, I'm feeling that myself as well, but I feel I really got to come out there and speak my truth right now. Oh, by the way, guys, I actually written a book. It's called Become a Boss, or Becoming a Boss. I forgot what's the actual title. If you like my free ebook, then you can go down there in the description box down below. I'll be putting a link where you could download my free ebook. And this is how does this relate to the current situation? I wrote this book because I grew up, went through a lot of challenges growing up that, you know, normal person will not go through, right? For example, grew up really shy. But not only that, right? I had, you know, lymphedema in my foot. I think I made a video on that. It was a chronic illness which was caused by actually a vaccine injury. So funny enough, I'm just gonna put that message out there. But yeah, my disease was caused by a vaccine injury I suffered when I was an infant. And also other challenges, like when I went to Japan as well, I had to learn a new language. I had to constantly be learning, and I also had problems with my quote-unquote abusive parents, which abusive family member, which I had a lot of trouble with. But I went through a lot of these challenges and overcame that, and I basically put down the core of the essence of how do you overcome things when things are looking very bad in bad times. And I put it down into a few chapters, and this book will really help people that are struggling right now to stay emotionally grounded. So if you guys are interested, go down there and check and download my book. But anyways, guys, this is my message. Take action in your dreams, guys, and best of luck. And I will talk to each and every single one of you guys soon. This is a world, the world that's emerging right now from the darkness, from the ashes of deceit, of injustice, of lies, is going to be all erased, and a new earth, an earth where people can come together and say, hey, I'm not my race, I am not my color, I am not my age. We are all human beings, right? We are not, you see all these wars that are happening is not because of this, I'm a country or this was country, is because all these names are just things, ego constructs created by people that hijacked the system and told us we have to fight against each other. We are all divided. It is time for us to come together and make this world a better place. Anyways, guys, I'll say it again. Take action in your dreams, and best of luck. And I will talk to each and every single one of you guys soon. Take care.